Carl.
This is Kelly. And we're
on the road with Merv.
On the road with Merv, adventures galore, exploring the world and so much more. Carl and Kelly, on this journey we go, all by our side, making anywhere home. On the road with Merv.
Okay, so we're leaving on a quick 2-night trip this weekend. It's actually not even a weekend. It is Thursday today. We're going to be there Thursday night and Friday night, coming home Saturday for an event. But I need to do some prep work. It's really only noon. It's just gone past noon. We're leaving about 5 after work. And so I just kind of wanted to show you some of the stuff we do for prep. Now, I've already prepped Merv for Hulk because I put down his rug, which I don't normally have down, but that keeps him from sliding, of course. And then I make the back bed ahead of time so that he has a place that he can sit while we're driving, even though he usually sits up near us. So the first thing I always do when we prep is I hook up to shore power, and then I turn the refrigerator on, and I do all this the day before so that everything can get ready and chilled, so that the day we leave, the refrigerator is all cold and I don't have to worry about putting cold food in there. So right now I'm going to load the fridge. Okay, so we're just about ready. We've already got Hulk in the back. Kelly is just feeding the cats. Here she comes, and we're off to Gulf State Park in Gulf Shores, Alabama for a quick 2-day jaunt. Thursday afternoon. You ready, Kelly?
I'm ready.
You excited, Kelly?
I am. Get to see my girl.
Yay.
Yay.
Get to see Kelly's daughter. Now here's the issue. It is Mardi Gras right now where we are, and the traffic is going to be horrendous because there's a parade tonight. So we'll see how we get on, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean...
It is what it is, babe. I don't know what else we can do about it, you know?
I know, but I'm wondering, like...
The way to go?
Yeah.
So are you saying government is completely backed up right now?
No, Water Street is backed up going that way.
Okay, so
Going
government
to
should be,
Aberdeen
it should be,
Bridge.
okay. No, we need to get under the bankhead.
What time is the bankhead going to close?
I don't know, we're going to find out right now. We have an issue. We've had a development, shall we say. So we got to the campsite, which we were a little concerned about because we realized, oh, we're arriving late. Do they have somebody at the gate? So we tried to call and it said the office was closed. So we didn't have any luck there, but finally we reached somebody and they said, oh yeah, no problem, we're here till 10. And it is right now, it's 8:01. We got here a little later than expected. We had to stop and get some food for dinner because we were supposed to meet Kelly's daughter for dinner, but we got stuck in horrible traffic coming out of Mobile, Alabama, because it's Mardi Gras and there's parade tonight, so some of the streets were closed. Suffice it to say, it took us about half an hour to go 5 miles. Anyway, we get down to Gulf Shores and we're all ready to set up. We got some food we're gonna cook. And then I go and hook up the water, and I hear running water, even though I'm connected to Merv. And I'm thinking, where's that water coming from? I look under, and it is pouring out from 2 spots. It's because we had a freezing that happened in January in Mobile. That happened last year, and I put a heater in Merv to keep everything warm, and we didn't have any issues with any pipes freezing or bursting or what have you. Well, I did the same thing this year, but clearly there's been damage to some of the lines underneath Merv. So it's pitch black outside. I put my light on, and I'm thinking, well, let me go under, and maybe I can tape these things up with some electrical tape. I don't know. I get under there, and no. It is, you can't even see, it's like coming from where the spare tire is. I can't see where the pipe is going. There's not enough clearance for me to get under there anyway. I can only stick my head under. So I'm obviously going to have to go to an RV repair place at some point in the next few weeks and get it fixed. In the meantime, what I did do is I filled up our tank and we'll just have to use the water pump. And so we're not on city water. I just filled up the tank. Let's see if I can get this straight. I just filled up the water tank in Merv, and we just used the pump. Now we're getting water. We tested it, but while that water's running to the sinks, it's leaking like a sieve. But obviously, that we can control because as soon as we turn the water off, it's not leaking. But when I'm connected to city water, even if we have the water shut off, there's water going through the pipes, dripping everywhere. And I mean, it's not like a drip. It's a, you know, pouring out of there. So anyway, just another thing we're gonna have to deal with. All right. Okay. So I told you our dinner plans got canceled. So we're here having to make some dinner. So no judging. I got some mushroom ravioli I'm just gonna throw in. I wanted something easy and warm. And then I got something, never had this before. I didn't even want to cook fish in here because I didn't know of how badly it would smell. Normally I would want to cook this on a grill. But it's bourbon garlic pepper hot smoked salmon. So sounds good. So I'm gonna have a little salmon with my ravioli. Oh, and while we're at the grocery store, I thought, oh, I'm gonna get myself a beer. Just one beer? Well, they didn't have any small beers. So I got this big ass can of beer and I thought, well, that's too big. But now I'm so mad about the pipes underneath. This isn't big enough. By the way, look who's decided to take up residence in my bed.
I know.
That's my bed.
Let him sleep with you tonight.
At least he's not on my pillow tonight. Yeah, you're gonna get moved, dog. Oh, but he's so sweet. He's so sweet. Can't see anything.
He's sweet, but...
So sweet, but you're in my bed. You're in my bed.
He's gonna jump at you.
He is gonna chomp at me. Good morning. 7 a.m. Got to start today. Didn't have a great sleep last night because I woke up for a couple hours thinking about that silly water lines underneath, which I'm going to show you. But I had some coffee and we gotta bust a move and get going. Fortunately, well, last night we were kind of complaining because we were parked too close to the bathhouse, which we don't like to do because obviously there's traffic and they always have a bright light on. But it's worked out really well because now that we can't really get water and we certainly can't shower in here today, so it's going to be pretty convenient that we're right next to the bathhouse. Gonna make some coffee. It's funny because I watch some of these people who live in their vans or they travel in their vans, and they're all seem to be such coffee aficionados, and they're all brewing their own cup, or they have French presses and all this stuff. And I'm not that big a coffee guy. I just drink decaf anyway. But I buy these little Folger things. There's 6 of them for $1. And if you're not a huge coffee person, I think they taste pretty good. All right, so the real reason we're here is for a softball tournament. So let's go watch some softball. Come on. So unfortunately, since it's a Friday, it is a work day for me. I wasn't able to take today off. Still have things to do. I'm kind of gonna be in and out watching the softball, but that was an exciting home run we got to see. And now I'm doing work. I didn't set up the table or anything because, like I said, I'm kind of in and out. I'm trying to watch the softball tournament, and I don't want to spend too much time in here. But I do have a few things I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna be in here probably another 20 minutes, and then I'll go back to the game. And hopefully, fingers crossed, the University of West Georgia is still winning. So we will see. All right, out. I got stuff to do. So do you. But finish the video first. Okay, we finished the second game, and we are, unfortunately, the team was down 0-7. Then they were down 4-11, and then they rallied to 11-11 and they ended up losing 11-12. But it was a very exciting game. So now we're meeting the team for dinner down in Gulf Shores at Lulu's. And Lulu is Jimmy Buffett's sister. And she owns this enormous, I guess I'd call it a compound, a complex, restaurant, shop, kid play area right on the little marina here. On a canal, but it's a marina there. I mean, there's big boats stored there. So I don't know if you can even see me because this is dark, but here we go. Yeah. All right, Kelly, how do you think Gulf State Park was?
Oh, Gulf State Park is awesome. Like, it's so many bike trails, so much to do here.
And we were just looking, there's a bike trail over here, there's one over there, and we've ridden our bikes here before, and we have barely scratched the surface of the bike trails that are available. So we're gonna come back, just even for a day trip, because we only live like an hour and a half from here, and ride some of these trails so we can see what else, you know, what else is going on, because it's all like wetlands and prairie area, so it's really neat.
It's awesome.
And there's lots of little water, you know, like little creeks and ponds and Lord knows what else. It's crazy.
And their paths are, a lot of their paths are paved.
The walking paths or the bike paths?
I mean, both.
Yeah,
right? So,
they are. And then they also have a lot of those boardwalks, those wooden boardwalks, and you can ride your bikes on them.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, even just across the street to get to the beach.
Right.
So Gulf State Park is where it's at. Now we've got some time before our next softball game, which starts at 12:30. So we are going to head to the world famous Floribama, primarily because I've got a lottery ticket I bought in Florida a while ago that I won $100 on. Woo! So I'm going to cash that in, get my money, and Kelly wants to get a shirt because you decided your shirt's too big, or are you comfortable in your shirt now?
I don't know. I haven't decided.
You're on the fence?
Yeah. So anyway, but Floribama's always fun.
Floribama's a fun place to venture into. We're not going to be drinking.
No, but they do have some awesome bushwhackers if you ever go. So. Oh
yes, if you've never had a bushwhacker, which is like I think it's like a milkshakey drink, and you get a topper on there, like a shot of either like a screwball, like a peanut butter whiskey, or some people get what is that, cinnamon, the Fireball on there. Yeah. Anyway, that's the place to go if you want to try that. And they serve food as well, but we're just going to go into the little store, which is downstairs. Yeah.
And their burgers are really good. I've had a burger there, and it was good.
Yeah, we've never eaten there, though, have we? I've never eaten there, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've eaten there, but yes, it's very good.
So the beach is right, we're staring at the beach right now. Well, we're staring at the sand dunes. But so Gulf State Park is right off of the water, right across the road from the water. And when you camp, you get your little pass they give you for your camping spot allows you to park at a couple of the beaches, and it allows you free access to some of their big piers. They have some big fishing piers that go out into the Gulf, and you can do all that for free while you have your parking pass. Would you like to go on more adventures with Merv? Please like and subscribe to our channel. So Hulk and I are holding down the fort, right Hulk? But he gets so nervous when Kelly's not here, and he goes on point to try and look for her. Is she missing, Hulky? Where did Kelly go? Where did Kelly go?